All right, so which car has a greater kinetic energy? A car traveling at 30 kilometers per hour or a half as massive car traveling at 60 kilometers per hour? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this in a conceptual way. So we're looking at a car that's traveling at 30 kilometers per hour. I'm looking at another car that's traveling at 60. Well, that car is traveling at a velocity of twice the first car. So I'm going to call this car V1. I'm going to set it to 1. I'm going to call this car V2, and it's going twice as fast, so twice of 1 is 2, so it's conceptual again. Now, mass of car 1, I'm going to set as 1. The mass of car 2 is half as massive as the first car, so I'm going to set that to a 0.5. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to use the kinetic energy formula, half mv squared, to look at the values. So, let's take a look and see. So, half of my mass of the first car times my velocity of the first car squared. So, I'm going to have 0.5 times 1 squared. Now, I end up with a kinetic energy of 0.5 joules. Now, let's look at the second car and see what happens. So, I end up with half. Now, this time I have a mass that's half, but I have a velocity that's squared. So now we're going to plug that in. So 0.5 times 0.5 times 2 squared. That's going to end up giving me a K value of 1 joule. So it's going to have a kinetic energy that is twice as much. So with that being said, the answer to this question is A.